Playing in Roblox was a fun time to be in that server. Playing off all kinds of fun games, doing lots of fun stuff, doing lots of crazy stuff in our life, and cosplaying as different types of characters, and being a cute little fluffy little flitty. However, with downfall and dangerous fatalities that we've been through, a lot of things I've been through were not in a good condition. So this person that came up to me, that was very upset because I was a tiny little filly walking around and stuff like that, playing around and stuff like that, until he like calls out, "I hate furries," and I'm like, no one even cares. And that's when we start a fight. And that's when we start a fight in the middle of the game. We were starting to talk stuff like that. Of course, there's this one random person like, "Hey, can you find me?" And I'm like, "Hold up, man." You're listening to this little young lady. However, a lot of things I told him to like, "No, not yet. I need to fight on this person over here because he's not being nice to me." After that, we went to the boxing match, see who is the winner and see who is the winner and that what is the challenge is. First rule, no weapons. Second rule, no spray, no pepper spray. Second rule, whoever wins gets to leave them alone. If I win, if I win, you get to leave. If I win, I'll tell them to like leave me alone and stuff like that. But if they win, and I will just keep on play wrestling with them. After we hit to the box match, she cheated. She used her weapons against on me, and she cheated. I told her every rule about it, and she cheated. Weapons, her Harris pepper spray, and she literally like boxing me down to put me in a situation where she wins. And I'm like, and that fears me. Because what I said is no weapons and no pepper spray, but she still did it. I was very upset of her. I told her that is your bar up, and she said no. But then she used that and she like tucked me down and like, so I confronted her and we started to arguing until she said the most heartbreaking thing I have ever heard. I told her about a lot of stories that I have been through. I told her that I lost my cat due to the round over guy. Someone has run over him. I told her that I lost my great great grandma because she had cancer. Until she said the reason why your great great grandma died because you were a furry. And that literally fears me.
No, she died because she had cancer and she was really, really old as well. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that literally fears me because I was so upset. Infuriates me because that infuriates me. I was so upset to the point where I started to get upset of her. I started to yelling at her. Started to like arguing with her. I was just enraged of that point. I told her like she's a young kid. I told her that you're cheating. I told her that you're ugly, that your mom is fat, and that I told her that you're fat. When she went out of the house, she caused a nuclear explosion of gas all around the whole entire earth, causing everybody to suffer, causing everybody to die in pain, can't breathe, can't use oxygen, can't use the mask for the protection. It just killed the whole entire place apart. I told her that your father left her, that your father left him behind, that your father went to get some milk and never received to come back due to your issues of your accessibility and due to your problems of your family, of your mama not losing weight, not losing ability, not exercising, of her just being ugly. I told her that your pet died because your pet died because someone. I told her that your pet died because someone stole your dog and cooking him alive in China, causing COVID because causing COVID because the dog that they picked up was a sick dog and that dog belonged to you. After that I left the server and I was just very upset. I was very upset to the point. I was just very upset. I was very upset to the point where but I was very sad and crying and all that stuff that just happened. Matter of fact, it was a young kid. Like young kids should not been doing these kinds of stuff. Like, come on, man. This is supposed to be a this is supposed to be a platform where kids get to have fun, enjoy their experiments, learn lots of new stuff. But not with kids being like, come on, teach your kids. Like, come on, man, teach your kids better. Watch over them, care for them, and teach them some lessons about like not bullying anybody or not hurting anybody. Cause that's just not right. So this next person in Roblox was just, it was annoying. That's all. He was just annoying. He just hated this character because he was a villain. He had no life, and he lost his family, and that he was different, and all that stuff. And I was just like, dude. And I was just like, dude, it's just a character. Like, it's just a cartoon. You don't have to be upset of that character. I told him if he was, I told him that he was emo and that he was like cringe and stuff like that, and that like, he was the one. He was that. And matter of fact, he was that one person that just came up to me and just just said, "Ew, Rob. Like, if you hate that character, you don't have to come up. You don't have to come near and just say like they hated that character or something like that. Because like if you see a character, you just move on and just ignore it. Don't just like come near me and just like say it in my ear. Don't just like come over here and just say, "Ew, you look ugly." I'm just saying that like your outfit's just grassy, and that your outfit is just trashy, and that your outfit is just not good enough. It's just like that. You're just saying that my avatar is just garbage. After that, he said a lot of things like this is why Rob is the worst character of all time, and he was like that's why he got, and he said like that's why he got left out, and that's why he was just, and this is why the reason why I hate him. And let me show you all the stuff that I needed. Minutes ago, she got olded. She got owned by one of the girls who was just playing with her, who was just like playing with her car. She was trying to drive around and stuff like that until he like come up over there. Until he like come over there and just bash his car and like destroys it. And she like went over there and just beat him up like 10 times in running. After that, there was an argument over there by these two people: the one that hated Rob and from the Midway Gumball, and the one that was just driving around and stuff like that. That just got her car broken. They went to the argument and it's like like decided to join in to like tell them to like shut up, get over it. It's just a character. It's just a cartoon. You don't have to be upset about those things, and that you're garbage, and that you need to learn some lessons. And I did a little dab on him just because he was a hater, because I kind of know he was a hater. I absolutely kind of know he was a hater. After that I heard one of the chat. He said, "I'm gonna be leaving now because it's getting late at night." And I just love that one comment that just said, "Bye, don't come back. Bye, bye, bye." And then there was just one kid. There was just one dude that was so savage. He was so savage that everyone was in shock. Everyone in the whole town was in shock. And I really hope they reported him for what he said was very offensive. So here, this person, let's call him Jake, and he went up to this person that was in a Donald Trump suit, and this is a sentence that he said. What the f is wrong with people? But for a few round decades, I met my my normal enemy, my fierce enemy, Bella the Wolf, and Meow Mix. Both of those people who I hated, they hate Jesus. They make fun of Tatum Blade. And they like harass Pekka for everything. My worst enemy that's going to show up in YouTube. And this whole entire thing is not good for us. The world wasn't safe from these two villains over here. The toxin of the virus. The agent that is most sickening. The our worst enemy has planned to show up on YouTube. and that is the anti-crisis. Nothing. Nothing. I wasn't safe at all. Things hasn't changed since the decades with the rise of a skibbity target, Rocco, and random channel kitten. And of course, all the abusements of kids' shorts and inappropriate content. For some reason, I thought all hope was lost. I thought everything that I had was lost. But until something surprises me, something that my dad shows me of things that are safe. Something that can help me to receive everything. And it is a .com, and it's permitted to help people to save money, to cure everything about this world has offered us, and that is Nebula.
You know, it's a streaming service, but it's it has a lot of science and conservation. You know, yeah.
Nebula is a conservation. It is for science to cure the world from being harmed from anything that comes to dangerous. Nebula is something that can keep the earth safe and sound and healthy. Nebula is the earth that cleans everything.
Well, it's a platform that encourages you people to save the earth.
Nebula is a platform for people who has a chance to save the earth. This is a key that can help me out, that can save the world from being harmed or anything else.
Yeah.
This is a platform that can teach me to protect the planet from any kinds of danger that's upon us.
Yeah.
This community is something that all I had was a hero.
I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your
Goodness, all the people who have done bad things. This community needs everything. This platform gives me makes me have ability to have
we were
power,
just two
to
lovers.
be invisible,
Feet up
to
on the dash,
protect the
driving nowhere
world
fast, burning
from
through the summer.
Radio
Radio on blast, make the moment last. She got solar power. Minutes feel like hours.
Pollution.
She knew she was the baddest. Can you even
Inflation.
imagine falling like I did? For the love of my life, she's got glow on her face, a glorious look in her eyes. My angel of light.
Makes me have ability
I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't need no light to
I am
You can shine no matter what you're made of.